Right guys, I'm just back from Crick. It's a moving day, it's Monday, so I'll talk you through what I've been up to. So I've just done my engine checks. I've just got some water out of the bilge because there's a little tiny drip leak, so I've just done that. I've just put a washing on the washing machine. I've just put all this wood on the roof. That's ready to get cut up for future fires. Watered the plants, filled or currently filling up the water with the water point, so I've got fresh drinking water. Dolly's wanting to play bloody tug of war again, so yeah, that's what I've been up to. Give the boat a little bit of a wash because I like to move and the boat be clean. But yeah, here she goes, here she goes. Right guys, that's us. We've just left our mooring. We've been here 2 weeks and we've stayed our welcome. And we're just cruising along nice and slowly, ticking along past these boats. We're leaving a place called Bulburn, which is close to Tring. And I don't know where we're heading really. I'm just gonna go for a cruise and see where we end up, see where it looks nice. And I need to then walk back and go and get the car with the dog. She needs a good walk. But yeah, I'm quite pleased. I've done all my jobs. I'll give the bath a quick little wipe down so it's nice and clean when we travel. I've just put a wash on and I've just done all my little jobs. So we are set to go and find some new adventures. Do you know what? I've really loved this spot. I don't really want to move, but that's part of the rules, you have to. But it's been such a gorgeous location. Just really pretty. I've met some lovely people. I've just had a lovely time whilst I've been here. But that's, you know, it's not about getting attached, is it? So it's time to move on and make complete new memories. Sunshine, eh? After that weather we had at Crick, throwing it down it was. Sunshine and then torrential storms. Never seen anything like it. So I am grateful to have a little bit of sunshine today on my little cruise. The question is, where will we end up calling home? Guys, it was so nice to speak to a load of you from Crick. Honestly, it was just, I met so many amazing people that weekend. It's really nice to just put sort of like a name to the face and face to the name, if that makes sense. Yeah, I love it. It's just nice to know there's a little community of people who are just kind of getting involved and following me and Dolly, and you know, people, between subscribers starting to talk to each other. I just love that little sense of kind of community that we're building up. So yeah, once again, thank you so much for your support. It means the world, and the amount of love for Dolly. Like the first question, how's my Dolly? You know, I love it. It's just perfect. So yeah, thanks so much for that. Look at that scenery behind me. Look, it's just beautiful, absolutely stunning. I love it. So guys, what you been up to? Let me know what you've been up to. I'd quite like to know what you lot are doing. You see what I'm up to. Yeah, what's going on in your world? Drop me a comment. There's a tree that's fallen down here, and you know I'm my little love of trees. After the first crash with the tree, let's hope we can get past it quite smoothly. I'm hoping. Rocks one side and tree the other. What could possibly go wrong, dear? Oh, you bastard! Look at that. Stay there, dolls. There's always something to keep you exciting, isn't there? Look at that bugger. Oh. Mind you, it's not as bad as the first one when I took it on the first cruise. The first hour into my cruise on the boat, there was a tree down, and when I say I literally had 2 foot to squeeze my narrowboat through, it was absolutely traumatic. I've got a big old dirty scrape down the side of my boat that I've tried to T-cut out, and T-cut is not having any of it. But what's the boy to do? Luckily, I'm quite good at putting things in tight spaces. So my journey is down the Grand Union, and I'm slowly making my way to Watford because we're having some work done on the old gill on the 1st of July. So I'm slowly making my way down to Watford from Northamptonshire. So if you see me, say hello to your boy. And I'm always available for run bookings. If anyone needs to, hail me down and call me in for a drink, I'm always open to suggestion. I wouldn't like you lot to drink and get lonely, But yeah, I hear Burco's nice, Berkhamsted. A few people are like, that's a bit of you, that is. There's cafes and it's a little bit suave. I mean, I don't know what they mean, but yeah, so that's what some people say. So I might head down to Burco. I don't know. Just going to see how I feel, really. I'm not in a rush. I've got like 6 weeks to play around with, 6-7 weeks. Just going to see what happens. See how I feel. So I think you get the feeling when you're on a boat. You just look and think, yeah, I could stay here. So where I am currently right now, this side, I don't know if you can see it, it's all really rocky. So you obviously don't want to stay there. It's a really pretty stretch, but your boat will be in pieces. And then this side there's no towpath, so it's not actually a great place for a boat. It looks gorgeous. I mean, look around me. This is 360. This is the same. It's gorgeous, but unfortunately it is not the place for people like us or me. So we'll just keep pushing through. But what I forget is that I love cruising. I could cruise forever. I could cruise into retirement, let's be honest, from now. But what I forget is the further I go, the more I've got to walk. So I'm like, oh, I'll go for a lovely cruise for 2 hours. And I'm like, oh shit, I've got to walk me and the dog back. You're like, so yeah, the sailor in me wants to just cruise forever. The fat boy in me is like, mate, 20 minutes, we'll call it a night. But yeah, so let's not get carried away, Liam, because you know how you do get a bit carried away with things. Doll's just taking up her usual lazy position. Right, girl? She ain't bothered. Hey, babe. Oh, she had a great time at Crick, didn't you, girl? Look at that face. She just is like always like, oh, leave me alone. Life's so bad. Look, got her a wee little tartan rug to sit on, keeping the heritage alive, the old Scottish in me, and she ain't bothered. There you go. Mind you, I put down this little rubber matting, the stuff you got kind of like getting gyms and stuff, and she likes that. I think it's warm, but it takes the chill off the cold of the metal. But yeah, she likes that. I think in the winter it'll be nice, it'll be warm, because it won't be like bare skin or metal. And in the summer, where the engine bay gets hot, I think that'll be a nice little bit of a comfort. It won't burn her, because obviously it gets hot around here where the engine is, and I think she'll like that. Always thinking one step ahead for the old Duchess, bless her. Oh, about to hit a tree, boy. Yeah, boy. So after all of that rain we had, the last, 24 hours, 48 hours over bank holiday, there's quite a few trees down, to be fair. So we're currently just dodging, going around all the side of these trees that happen to be in the middle of the river, canal, sorry. I keep saying river, you're not on a river, you're on a bloody canal. But what my worry is that it's the tree that's underneath the water you can't see. You don't want that scraping on your boat, ideally. So that one was quite easy, but some of them, you can only see bits that are above the water, and actually there's great big dirty tree trunks underneath. I mean, to be fair, if I were stopping, I'll get my chainsaw out, and that would have been a bit of me, that. Can we just talk about the flowers? How good are my flowers looking right now? Charlie Dimmock ain't got nothing on me, I tell you. So guys, we've got a holiday rental boat, and it's zigzagging up and down the canal. Now, I'm not taking the mick because these things aren't easy to drive sometimes, but I always get a bit fearful because they're just completely out of control. So, yeah, I think they'll let me go past. Hold tight. I'm still learning. Obviously, I'm not new to boating, but I'm new to narrow boating. So, I do feel for them. There's about 15 of them on the boat. About 5 adults, about 10 kids. God, couldn't think of anything worse. I've got a 64-foot boat, which is quite a big boy, and just me and my dog. I'm like, mate, if one of us gets any fatter, one of us is getting off. I quite like my own space. I'm not going to lie. I don't know how people do it. Oh, hold tight, boat coming up. I can't see if that's coming or going. My eyesight ain't that good. What's it doing? I can't tell if that boat in front is moored up, coming towards me, or I'm behind it. Maybe it's the time to get an eye test, I don't know. It's getting busy up in here. There's lots of boats moored up. That is not a bit of me. I do not like being around loads of boats. I quite like being on my lonesome. Oh, is that coming towards me? I can't see. I think, it's coming towards me. Great. Beautiful. Hold on to your weaves, girls, because I think we're about to have a crash. I think they're mooring up because I ain't backing down, babes. Yeah, they're mooring up. Good choice. Oh, it's another rental. Like a toy gun. Hold on to your flower pots. Thank you. I couldn't see if you were coming towards me or going away. I was like, it's time for an eye test. I was like, I don't know if they're getting smaller or further. I was like, one of us will move. I just couldn't see what you were doing. Thank you though. Cheers. This is not the Bridge of Dreams, is it? You know what? Some bridges are really, really pretty, and I think, oh, they're like going back in the day, like, you know, I just think, oh, they're really lovely. That bridge is like the sort of one you shoot, like crackheads use, you know what I mean? Or you just shoot up and stuff. That's not a bit of us, is it? We don't like that. We don't need any of that malarkey, oh Lord Christ, we're nuts enough, we don't need anything else. You can see me after a glass of wine. Christ, don't need anything stronger. So I've got a couple of messages on my phone from a few boating friends that I've met along the way the last like month or so. One of them is down in Berkhamsted, so I could go and see him. He's a nice guy. That's Dan, if you're watching. Dan the man, or Falmouth, as it's spelt. He's a nice guy. I met him on the towpath. I was going on the canal and he shouted out of his hatches, "I follow you on YouTube, I watch your videos on YouTube." I was cracking up. Oh, boat coming. Hold tight, boat's coming. Crash pending, bear with. There are a lot of rentals out today. Oh, it's bank holiday, isn't it? Of course it is. Fuck me, they ain't stopping, are they? Say that. I think I'm just going to stay still. Fair play. Enjoy yourself. How you doing, mate?
Yeah, good, you?
Yeah, good, thanks.
Narrow escape.
Yeah, I know.
Narrow escape.
I was on my vlog, I was like, pray for my paintwork. Please pray for my paint job, you know?
Oh, yes, yeah. You want to hit that one.
Wow. Yeah, you're like that. Narrow escape. I'm like, hopefully not by name, you know? You see the orange ring and you shit yourself, don't you? You just know it's a rental like that. I love your boat, I've seen it loads. One day I need to have a look inside. I'm waiting for my offer of a beer and a good nose round. It looks lovely. So I've seen, I don't know if you saw me speaking to that fella, I've seen him a couple of times and he's got a really nice YB, but it looks pretty new, it's lush. I need to befriend him because I want to have a good nosy around his boat. So our times have changed. Meeting men to look around their boats. I mean, Christ. Player. Oh, 20-year-old me will be screaming now. Can't wait to meet a man and look around his boat. God, I've become an old boring sod. That's like my little latest chat up line. Like, oh, I'm waiting for a beer. Come around for like a beer and have a little nose around your boat. You know, you show me your bedroom and your bathroom and your toilet. And I want to see your kitchen. I'm like, this boy has all the lines. Yeah. You can see why I've been single years, can't you? God, I'm already dreading this walk back. I mean, it's going to be a beautiful walk back, but Christ, it's going to be a long one. You soon clock up miles. By the time you have a cup of tea and a chinwag with the local lads, you soon clock up a bit of time. It's so peaceful. You lose an hour, and then before you know it, I've got to walk bloody back an hour. Yeah, that's not a vibe. Then you start doing like King Outside Ubers. Honestly, it's going to be a long old existence, isn't it? All this walking. Guys, this is one of the old fuel boats that I've shown you before. These are pretty cool. This is a Jules Fuels, which is quite a well-known company around here. They've been doing it for years. Look at that. Pretty awesome. Hey mate, all right? So these are the next set of locks. We've already gone through one set. I think we've got 2 more, I think. So I've just moored up outside my spot. I'll show you exactly where I am. It's beautiful. But look at this for a location. It's a country spot, literally 2 minutes around the corner. You've got a Tesco's, a post office, a cash point, a Simmons, and supposedly a really, really good fish and chip shop. This is an absolute find. I'll show you where I am. It's just beautiful. This could be perfect for 2 weeks. Thanks so much for watching, guys. That's us for another week. We'll see you next Sunday at 6 p.m. For those people who have subscribed to the channel, thank you so much for joining us on this journey. Give it a like, give it a subscribe if you haven't already, and I will catch you next week. Have an awesome week.